Hi guys! Flag switchers and bullies. People, and one of the people we've all had enough of is a lot of people have had enough of is a player called Psycho Ninja. All he cares about is trials of Osiris. We've tried to talk to him nicely about it. We've tried to consult with him to try and get him to see the error of ways. We know in year one he was a nice player. Those of us who know a good player, nice person. However, he has gone too far this time. He is publicly spreading lies and rumours that I myself, the head of the entire Interstellar League, is not capable of playing Destiny properly, and that I get carried and everything. This is an act of war against the ILC, and as of this moment, Victory Force declares all-out war on all clans and groups under the command of Psycho Ninja. The command is destroyed, either by them coming over to our side or by us wiping them off the face of Bungie.net. The kid is a joke anyway. Dude, he says he's so much better than everybody else, right? He says that I am shit at Destiny, that all my friends and clanmates are shit at Destiny. Well, newsflash. I run several clans and I head up the Interstellar League of groups and clans. Not counting the Interstellar League. But counting all the other clans and all the other members of them, I have over 105 people who are very grateful to me for what I have taught them about Destiny. Psycho's clan, Psycho does not have a single clan that has more than 3 people in it. Why? Because all he cares about is PvP. Every single clan is a PvP clan that he has. And the only reason he has 3 people in his clans is because he always makes his cousin, he always persuades his cousin to join that clan instead of anybody else's. His cousin, Kilomaniac, is a much better player. Got a lot of potential, and before Destiny 2's even finished, he could be an awesome player. If he was being taught by anyone other than Psycho Ninja. Psycho Ninja is holding him back. The kind of nonsense that Psycho Ninja comes out with and tries to convince people with. Like, for example, he says, don't bother leveling up your bubble, or no, he didn't say level up. He says don't bother unlocking your bubble or your hammer of soul. If you're a Titan, just unlock your striker, and striker will be perfect for everything in PvP and PvE. Only a couple of weeks back he was trying to convince people that Bungie were nerfing Galahorn. He said he wants people to use Striker on Golgoroth and all the other bosses, including Oryx and Kingsfall Raid. and he told his cousin that if someone tells you use bubble, not striker, you don't accept it, you leave the fire team and keep jumping from fire team to fire team until you find a fire team leader who he would rather leave. And another time, on Wrath of the Machine, he left on the siege wall on easy mode and took somebody else with him to go and do heroic strikes. Is it me, or have they changed the way this... Sorry for if I'm speaking or looking a bit funny on this, guys, but they seem to have updated the way you do your broadcast system, and I'm not used to it. Not sure how to read the comments, but... And, you know, this one time he took a team of only strikers in, and Psycho thinks he's so smart because of all this stuff, and he thinks he's so right about it. I've spoken to people in parties, I've spoken to everyone I know in parties when he's not been there, and the response to this whole thing about how Titans only need strikers is they all laughed at him and about him. And he doesn't even understand that the way you determine how good people are in trials is IL, not KD. And he thinks it's okay to go running about saying that people are carried in group chats because they have a low KD. Well, newsflash. The account I have that he was checking, I haven't even been on in 3 years. Ergo, I've not been playing PvP in 3 years. Secondary, I am not that into PvP. It's a PvE orientated game. It's not meant to be that you do nothing but PvP. That's why they're never doing any more Iron Banner, and why they're taking measures to kick the tryhards out of trials when it comes to being trials of the 9. So Psycho's name, along with all this stuff, is going to be going on. Everything he's done is going to be going up on the board, on the Trollmakers board, on ILC headquarters. I promised Kill a Maniac a raid, but all Psycho cares about is getting them into trials. Oh, and hey, what's this? We can add something else to his charges. He's just sent me a message. It's not just a threat, though, it is also an admission of guilt. He says in my private message, so cowardice and admission of guilt. He says, expose me, get exposed. Can't expose someone if they've done nothing wrong. Like I said, Psycho Ninja Deck, if you are indeed watching, my clan is declaring war on all clans under your command. We will accept offers if you wish to surrender. We'll accept it if you wish to surrender, and we will state you terms for accepting surrender. Well, Psycho, you should really surrender, okay? And you just may be even more determined because I've told you before, no one threatens me. And yeah, but to avoid things getting too bad, what we're going to do is there's plenty of bad stuff that Psycho has done and is trying to cover up. So each day I'm going to give him 1 hour, and every hour that he has not sent a message or any description surrendering in, or at the end of, I'm going to tell you another set of stories about him so that you know exactly what Psycho Ninja really is. And you know what? I know a lot about Psycho Ninja. And if you want to know what made him worse, but one of the things that made him really bad is, I got two. Just before I go, I would say that there's absolutely no point in anyone asking him for help with a raid, because every single week he says, no, trials is on, and the one time he didn't say trials was on, but no trials was on, he said he would do it. Next time he hadn't got it organised, he couldn't do it because he had it organised because these guys, and he can't do it any week. He's got it organised with these guys, these YouTubers. So I asked, fine, when can he help out that he's not got it done with them? He's not organised for them, and he says he has it organised to do trials with them every week. He's a bad friend. He used to be a good one, now he's a bad one. Me, signing off. See you later.